Say hello to our dear GM Mike Uyama. Mike, come hop into chat. Come talk to me. It wasn't you, Faizu. Yeah, it wasn't you. Hello, Mike.
Hello, Rosencho.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited for what you've got today because I've played it a little bit.
Yes, it was the only game I was able to show you RPG Limit Break, but I was very happy I could show it to you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a busy marathon.
It was a busy marathon, and I actually had a game to run at that marathon, so I was a little bit busy myself.
It was a good run, everybody. If you didn't catch the VOD for Super Highlight for RPG Limit Break, you definitely should. And wait, you're running that for Big Bad Gameathon as well, aren't you? Or at least you submitted that.
Yes, I did submit it to Big Bad Gameathon.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just revealed what you submitted. I didn't reveal the other games, but you submitted that. It wasn't on purpose, I'm sorry.
Yeah, please don't reveal the other games I submitted, because even though I know at least some people have watched them, they might appear later in this tournament. We'll see.
Okay. So, that was just an accidental slip. I'll go ahead and restrain myself in the future. You know what's not an accidental slip, though? The game that you're given today. What game do you have?
So, I figured Tina was not the only person who could get into the MSX. And so I dug a little bit into the MSX. I'm not like a deep miner like Tina is. I'm not really like digging through the library, but I did have a little bit of success, and I found a game that Tina herself says that, you should really give this to the naughty players.
Oh, no. Are they naughty today?
She has like a nice and naughty list, and this is in the naughty list.
What game is it?
Well, it is Lupin Sansei, Babylon no Ougon Densetsu, or Lupin and Babylon's Golden Legend.
Ooh, okay. Yeah,
or the Legend of Babylon's Gold.
I know a tiny bit about this, but not much. People love Lupin, though, from what I'm seeing in chat. Yeah, have you ever watched any Lupin? I haven't.
Not very much, to be honest. I watched maybe a little bit, but
I see.
No more than maybe one episode.
I'm not too experienced in it. Just a tiny bit. It's okay, Mike. You know what? You don't have to love anime as much as other people here. Or do you love anime? Now I'm curious, Mike. What is your stance on anime?
Oh, this is always a contentious topic, but it's funny because I guess I would be what would be called the anime centrist, because I think anime is okay, and I like watching the occasional anime. I watch maybe like 2 or 3 a year, but I don't think it's the greatest form of art ever, like anime extremists think, and I don't think all anime should be extinguished, like anti-anime.
The anti-anime,
even though internet discourse is frequently full of one or the other, but I am just one of those casual watchers.
Wow, well,
who only watches the occasional.
That's okay. It's sort of the same for me,
Anime is like any other medium. It has some good stuff, but at least 80 or 90% of it is bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I have seen some bad anime. I can't recall any of it right now, though. Which is probably for the best. Oh my gosh. Well, I've been watching JoJo recently. That's the anime that I've been watching the most.
You know what? I hear that's a good anime. I have not watched JoJo. That does seem like something I'd like, though.
Part 3, it is,
where all the memes come from anyway.
Part 3 is being really difficult to get through because it's so not as good as the rest of it so far.
So is this modern JoJo or is this classic JoJo?
What's the difference? Like,
I think
it's the later series. of stuff.
Yeah, I think Classic is like from the 90s. And yeah, that makes sense, Royal Blue Wizard, because I definitely see the similarity in art style in JoJo when it comes to Fist of the North Star. And yes, I am a Fist of the North Star fan. That is one of the few animes I am a fan of.
Uh-huh. Yeah, JoJo
I
Part 2
admit to
is
being
the
a fan
best.
of anime. Oh no.
Oh no, Mike! Don't let anybody know. Well, it's too bad.
It's too late. At least 100 people know now.
Mike, the anime fan, giving the game out today. Wow.
I just revealed myself. Anyway, it is true that Royal Blue Wizard did test this game, and he was not a fan of it, even though he is apparently a fan of Lupin. Faizu, when I gave it to him, said, "I hate you," upon 5 minutes of playing this.
You know, I had fun.
yeah,
I like this game.
Yeah, so here's the funny thing. I beat this game, and I was simultaneously raging at the game while laughing at it. It's a really funny game because it is super trolly.
Oh, yeah, it's...
It is a mean game, but at the same time, it's like really funny how it does it, so I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
So I could see, two of the players hating it and two of the players loving it. Like, I have no idea how they're going to react. I will say this. I gave them a lot of information, and by that I mean I gave them the controls and that you can switch your bubble gums, because I didn't know that initially when I was playing. So I am such a nice GM. I gave them extra information.
Mike, how kind of you. Not like we do that for everybody. Well, I'm glad that you are being kind today. You know, I'm working on getting everything captured at this moment. It looks like the streams are live, though.
All of the streams are live, and the Toe said he would provide audio.
Thank you. And everybody has up. It looks like the game is up, although the game really looks like... What's that one called? What is it? Evo. Search for Eden. That's what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. It does look a little bit like that because of that woman who's guiding you, like, throughout the game. Yeah.
Yep. That's exactly, like, what I think of when I see this. It's beautiful. It's okay, everybody. You're gonna see it in a bit. Not yet, because I still have capture work to do. It's okay. I'm gonna get it soon, Mike.
It's all good. I think Toe already cropped his because the game actually has a lot of black borders.
Yeah, it does. And I'm working on getting those cropped out for the others, which Adamant Arcvile doesn't appear to have color to the edges, so let me bother them. Wait a minute. Other than that, I am pretty close.
Sounds good then, because I am really looking forward to this match.
Oh, we've been
this was a game that I've held on to for months. I was considering using it for some of the higher scores, but I figured it would be too fun for them, so I figured it's good to have it in a high-stakes match, but not for, like, the really high-scoring people.
Oh, I love it.
They deserve the Scunnies and the adventures of Batman and Robins.
Oh my gosh, not the Scunnies. Nobody deserves the Scunnies, Mike.
I mean, apparently Liz does, because she loves it.
Well, okay,
She's the only one who loves it.
Liz, you deserve the Scunnies. Good job. Everybody else, we'll go ahead and let you off. Well, nah, you never know when you're gonna get a Scunny game. Just happens sometimes, you know?
Yeah, just surprise, Scunny.
Usually less of a surprise and more of, like... Well, it's not a surprise for us. We always know Scunny's coming. Okay, I think I am just about ready. Sorry, Jet Set, we no longer need your respect because we need to listen to Toe and their wonderful, beautiful audio.
Okay, Lord Hayati, let me put in perspective. Proton John has played a lot of trash, including the last game he played, not the last game he played in the Invitational, but one of the games he played in the Invitational was Cybergenic Ranger. He said that Scunny, Back to the Forest or Save the Forest was the worst platformer he's ever played, and he would rather play Cybergenic Ranger over Scunny.
And that's pretty impressive. Honestly, I've played most of Cybergenic Ranger. I didn't manage to beat it. It's bad. It's so unplayable.
Cybergenic Ranger is real bad. I got to the final stage, and I couldn't get to where you were supposed to go, and when I talked to NPC, apparently the one room that I did beat was just a total red herring, and you just don't have to go to that room. I was so mad when I heard that.
Oh my gosh. So, what place do they have to get in this in order to have a chance of moving on?
Okay, I think everyone in here has 22 points except for the Toe. I'm not 100% sure about that. And that means first place gets in the bracket. Second gets the tiebreaker, unless if it's Toe, who just gets eliminated because then he won't have enough points because he'll be at 28 points.
Oh, it looks like Edmund Argvile's capture is not quite correct. That's okay, I can fix it. We're doing this live. There we go, that looks better. I'm just waiting for Terror Van to confirm that they are ready, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the match. Be thinking about any blue or purple-haired emotes that you can, and prepare those to spam. Actually, it looks like one of the other players might be a little bit off as well. Dang it. Mike, this is too hard.
Dude, streaming is hard.
Yeah, so hard. Why didn't anybody tell me it was gonna be like this?
I mean, it's like Scunny hard.
Oh my gosh. No, nothing is Scunny hard, not even streaming. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's closer. Bam, I think that'll work. Okay. I am doing the countdown right now, Mike. So
sounds good. Now it's worth noting, Kowal said this game looks fun, so that's potentially how bad this game is. Because as we all know, Kowal's taste in games is absolutely
questionable. Thank you everybody for spamming the emotes. Best of luck to the players. And Kowal is just objectively wrong. He likes Darkman, okay?
How can anyone like Darkman?
It's so hard.
Alright, so I think everyone is going to beat Stage 1 pretty quickly. I don't think it's going to take them more than a couple of minutes. Stage 1 is kind of getting you used to the game.
True.
And there's no, well, I won't spoil it, but there's nothing that knocks them into a pit in Stage 1. It is really easy to get hit in this game, and when you get hit, you have a ton of knockback. And it's very easy to game over, because there's not a whole lot of health restore items in this game. As you can see, Terravan already game overed, but fortunately, there are unlimited continues in this game.
Ooh. Well, that will definitely help. Oh my gosh, yeah, game overs are pretty fast. The unfortunate thing about the game over, though, is that it sends you back quite a ways, I think, to the beginning of the stage. And it's just a little bit difficult to get caught back up.
Yeah, because game overs take you to the beginning of the level. So, Terravan made it to Stage 2. which, I'm going to be quite honest, is probably going to be the majority of this match.
Yeah.
So, stage 2 is when you're introduced to the Pits of Tartarus, as I like to call them.
Oh my gosh.
And you will see them, and you'll immediately know why I call it the Pits of Tartarus. But stage 2 is at least 15 or 20 screens long, and it is full of trolls.
Yes.
However, Terravan has dodged the first troll, which is that little floating doohickey that likes to tap you, and if you tap that thing, you get knocked into the pits.
Oh, Terravan! Oh, so much death.
Yeah. You have to kill that spinning top, or else it just infinitely respawns.
Oh yeah, it will destroy you.
And it looks like the Adamant Arc Vial is also in stage 2.
Very
now, here's the
nice.
thing. Even though they're in stage 2, it's only 2 minutes, and this determines nothing of the match. So, Terravan was in the Pits of Tartarus and immediately died. When you're in the Pits of Tartarus, you have to dodge all the flames. You can make them burst with your gum, because obviously gum is flame retardant. Oh no, Terravan, don't purposely go down in the Pits of Tartarus. And when you win, you get to just repeat that screen. So, it just means you still live. That's it.
It's so hard to get through, like, honestly. I did it once or twice. It's not worth going down there, ever.
Yeah, so the thing about the Pits of Tartarus is that in the beginning of the stage, you can probably just game over and it's no big deal. Towards the end of the stage, I would recommend trying to survive through it so you can potentially get farther and learn more about the stage.
Yeah, and Cadus actually does have a good point. It's a new blind game. You might actually have to go down somewhere. It would be worth checking it out for your first playthrough at least.
And the toe is in stage 2, so essentially everyone's tied. Well, not Polk Kitsune, but they'll make it there soon.
It'll be pretty quick. Polk will get there.
Yeah, exactly. So to put in perspective, stage 1 took me maybe 5 minutes. Stage 2 took me at least 40 or 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not even exaggerating. And I thought Rosencha completed it fast when he completed maybe 40 minutes. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see this stage for a while.
Yeah. Like, my playthrough was about somewhere around 2 hours or 2.5 hours. And, yeah, and stage 2 was at least 40 or 50 minutes of that.
So there is a glitch. I don't know if we're going to see it, but it can be used in certain situations in order to get over obstacles. We'll talk about it if it shows up, and if it doesn't, then just know there is one.
Yeah, I told them if it happens, they need to cancel it, just because it could give them an advantage that would be unfair to other players.
Oh, they can't use the glitch?
No. So, RBW found this glitch. I didn't discover it when I played through, so it's not the easiest thing to activate, but it can be consistently done. Apparently, if you, like, jump and gum an edge or something like that, then you'll just glide along midair through the game.
You know, one thing that I found really helpful was jumping on enemies' heads, especially on level 2. Just, you can do a lot of Marioing to get through sections.
No you can't, because if you jump on any enemy that knocks you down, you just get knocked down the Pits of Tartarus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That's very not helpful, actually.
But if it doesn't knock you down, then jumping on them is fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's certain enemies, I think, that end up being pretty huge walls, and for me, jumping on them worked just fine. I think it's on screen 5 or 6 of level 2, though. Oh my gosh, so I think oh yeah, the missile guys, they won't knock you into pits. You can jump onto them pretty reliably and not worry too much. I hate these tops though. The tops are super problematic.
Yeah, so the tops take 2 hits. They do bounce back when you hit them, but because the tops take a fairly long time to kill, it lets the spinning top above you hit you and knock you down in the pits of Tartarus.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Adamant Argyle just went down into the pits as well. The toe trying to rush, and yeah, that's not going to happen. Wow, he's dodging fire rather than trying to kill it. That might be a good... Yeah, that was a decent strat. And he's going back down? What? Okay, I think that he thinks this is more complicated than it is. It's very much start at the left and go to the right. And if you do that, you win the game eventually.
Yeah, fortunately, progress is pretty easy to track in this game. Terravan is in a section, so those bazooka guys only bazooka you when you jump. Or like when you're in firing range. And if he learns that, then he'll have a big advantage. So he's probably going to jump into the thing that bounces you down in the pits of Tartarus, because you just jump, because you have to go to the edge of the pit before realizing. And he's just going for the suicide strat. I think that's a good strat early in the stage. I think that's going to bite him in the butt later in the stage.
Oh, Edmund Arkvile just gets suplexed by a jellyfish. Honestly, it happens to the best of us. That's what jellyfish do to you. Why are there jellyfish outside raining, though? That's my question. Adamant Arkvile has said in Discord, I hate this. And yeah, I feel like some of the players are really going to have strong opinions.
Yeah, I think Adamant Arkvile was considering watching the Lupin anime, and this might have swayed him against watching the anime.
I love it. That's evil. You know what? Here's the deal, though. When I was playing this, you know, obviously there were certain sections that I absolutely disliked. But honestly, just the janky knockback, the platforming, and some of the weird deaths that you encounter in this game, they were charming to me. I loved them.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle platformer, basically. Because you have to figure out the solution where you don't get trolled.
Yes. Yeah, apparently...
I think as of right now, Terravan is in the lead because he's made it the farthest in the stage. But I'm pretty sure he hasn't even made it halfway through the stage.
Yeah, it's not halfway through yet. Hey, Smite, thank you for the raid. Come on in and get ready for some Lupin. Lupin? It's Lupin, right?
Yeah, I heard that Smite had a TurboGrafx 16 gauntlet with Ghost Manor, Pac-Land, and... you know, our Kusogr4nde favorite, Darkwing Duck.
Oh, man. That one's really bad, Mike. So
yeah,
question.
It's really bad.
This is Arsene Lupin III and the Castle of Cagliostro. Is that what it's called?
No. That's... So, Lupin has had many episodes over the year, and some movies. And I think this is actually one of the movies, like it's an adaptation of it. I think Cagliostro was like 5 years or so before this one, because Lupin has been a very long-running show in
Gotcha.
anime. It was quite legendary. They made a live-action one, like I want to say less than 5 years ago. So
is it Legend of the Gold of Babylon?
Yes, it's the Legend of the Gold of Babylon. Yes, and unfortunately, Monkey Punch passed away this year, who is the author of Lupin.
Oh, yeah.
And that is true. The original Lupin series, including Cagliostro, was directed by Hayao Miyazaki of Studio Ghibli fame.
Aw. So, does this follow the story at all of the anime, The Legend of the Gold of Babylon, or... I feel like I'm learning a lot about the story. He's searching for hidden treasure. That's all I need to know. That's what anime's about. Look for the gold.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to get some water.
Okay, go ahead. Well, everybody, we are 11 minutes in. Again, Terravan appears to be in the lead, having made it pretty far into Stage 2, but it is still very rough. Like, I think that one thing that's going to help, if the players are able to figure this out, is that the flying objects, like what Adamant Arcvile did right there, they will knock you into the pits, but if you can manage to jump on top of them, you get a bounce. And that can definitely help get through some of the trickier areas. Polk is trying to kill Spinny Thing, and it just gets launched to the next screen. Oh, and that's death. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually, like, I was taking a look a little bit. And it looks like there were a lot of Lupin video games, so if you love Lupin, you're never gonna run out. There'll be plenty. And it turns out that this was actually developed by the company Toho.
And I am back. So it is worth noting that I did tell the players about the different flavors of gum, and that you can switch them. One of them pierces through enemies, which is really useful.
Oh.
And the other one follows the floor and the walls, so it hugs them. So even though it's no stronger than your default gum, it's sometimes very useful for getting past tricky enemies.
Okay, gotcha. I always had a hard time telling the gum apart, though. Well, mind you, I'm a little bit colorblind, and then some of them just look very similar.
Honestly, even if you're not red-green colorblind, some of them just look kind of similar anyway, so... It's, yeah, it can be a little hard to tell.
Oh, Polk is learning that a lot of enemies, if you jump on them, they will kill you. It's not all the enemies, but some of them. Just gotta learn what will kill you and what won't, and if you can manage to figure that out, then you can start making some solid progress. So, what's your favorite flavor of bubblegum, Mike?
I'm not big into bubblegum.
Wow.
I don't really have it that often.
I would say, for me, probably any of the winter mint that they have. That stuff's good.
You know what? I like having that just for freshening up my breath. So
Yeah.
I would go with a winter mint or one of the mint flavors too.
Aha.
Alright. Terravan's getting a pretty good grasp of the stage. He doesn't seem to have a grasp of going to the edge of this platform to bait out the little thing that'll knock you down on the next platform.
Oh, I see what he was trying to do. He was trying to...
Yeah, he was trying to overshoot it, which is actually not a terrible strategy. I don't know if it's possible, but it's an interesting strategy.
I think it could work.
Yeah, Toa's doing some interesting dodges and gets past... Oh no! I spoke too soon!
No,
and the problem is, I think after the pits of Tartarus, the screen just completely resets.
I am doing a quick refresh on everyone's streams just so that I know that I am synced up as much as possible. Royal Blue Wizard does not think that you can make it. I don't know, I've got faith.
We'll see. I mean, but here's the thing. Even though Polk Kitsune got to the stage last, they're really not very far behind.
They're not, like, it's not going to be too difficult to catch up. Honestly, I think 1 or 2 screens behind at most.
Although that screen with the spinning top and the little floater above it is real rough. It does take a while to figure out.
I mean, Polk did get past this screen before, but it's just trolly. Like, if you make
what's
one
interesting
mistake...
is that Terravan is getting past it consistently, but he's doing it through damage boosting, which is not really a good strat if you know how long this stage is.
It's so long, but...
Like I said, it's at least 15 or 20 screens. Like, it's not a short stage.
You know, it might be worth doing that for a little while just to see what is coming up later.
True. But the thing is, he doesn't know how many screens there are. So, like, and stage 1 is so short. So, like, they would expect, oh, stage 2 must be short too. And it's like, nope.
It's so
like,
long. It's ridiculous.
I think at least one of the players is going to beat stage 2, but it would not shock me if at least 2 of the players were stuck in stage 2 by the end of the Smash.
Oh, yeah.
The Toe managed to maneuver around a bit and get past that area that was trolling Terravan, so
nice.
He's made the most... Oh, he still made the most progress in that area, but yeah, he's in the pits of Tartarus.
Well, that's death.
Unfortunately, he doesn't know that you can actually use gum to nullify the flames, which is really going to make it rough for him. Well, the Toe is right. There is not a single encouraging word on that screen. There's none.
I agree. There's very little encouragement in this game. You know, I still feel like... Oh, I'm trying to remember, because I'm looking at some of the players here, and there's something weird with the momentum, and I don't remember what it was. Like,
Spyzo has ice physics. I don't think it quite has ice physics, but the controls are a bit slippery. Getting knocked back, as you can see in Terravan screen, you get knocked back real far.
Oh, yeah.
But it also takes your momentum into account, so it's not just you always get knocked super far back.
Yeah, do you have to run for a little while to get to full speed? Does it take a bit?
I don't think so. Maybe a little bit, but it's not like a significant amount.
Hey, the Toe. Oh my gosh, watch out.
That'll never hit you as long as you're careful about it. Oh, the Toe, you are playing with fire here.
It's so good, Mike.
So you can actually like get rid of that thing that crawls along the floor, but it infinitely respawns. However, it's still, you know, helpful to do at times, just so you get rid of it. Okay. Yeah, the Toe is just game overing because he got hit so early. That's a good choice. Oh, hey, look, admin arc file. Oh, I spoke too early. I was going to say he has full life on that screen, but too late.
It happens. Yeah, honestly, it's worth experimenting with the different types of bubblegum. That was a good combo.
He got knocked back so high that the same enemy hit him twice.
I don't think I've seen that before. That was
I
impressive.
haven't seen it either.
Like, the knockback is just so much fun in this. Like, yeah, I can understand them having frustrations, but at the same time, I think at the end of it, they're gonna say that they had fun. I hope. And if not, then too bad. Okay, Edmund Artvile is trying to get past Rocket Man. And it could potentially be the Rocket Man from Rocket Man, because he turns blue at one point. Oh, and Adamant Artvile goes into the pits, trying to get past the stupid jump with the enemy that you have to bait out. I think the Toe has the most knowledge so far in that screen.
Definitely. He's also made the most progress. He has gotten furthest to the right on that screen.
Okay, Polk is onto that screen right now. Yeah, like you said, nobody is out of this. Oh, and there goes Polk. That was a pretty fast death, but every death in the pits, you know, is pretty much expected. Oh my gosh, I am pretty happy with how things are going here. Yeah, the muscle men, luckily, it looks like you can kill the guys with really good biceps. It just takes a few hits.
It does. Fortunately, Pole Kitsune knows about using gum to douse out the flames. So that's really helpful, especially if he gets far and gets knocked into the pits.
Good.
And if you're wondering, do the pits of Tartarus exist in every level after this? And the answer is, oh, so yes.
Oh, really? Oh, baby
yes.
cakes.
It's only the first stage that doesn't have them. Actually, the last stage might not have them either, but the last stage has its own special troll.
Oh, good.
Never, because they won't get that far.
The toe is just getting a little bit of extra bubblegum. Honestly, it doesn't hurt to grind a little bit of bubblegum, especially if you know what you like.
Okay, so the toe has taken his time here, which is good, because you have unlimited amount of time in this game. As far as I know, there's no timer.
Like, for MSX, what happened? That's weird.
I don't know, maybe they just forgot to put one in. They're like, we made this game, or maybe they're like, we made this game evil enough, we're good.
Whatever, we gotta ship. Oh, wait,
exactly.
There are items.
The toe has made progress, and he has 3 hearts.
That's pretty good. You can get extra hearts, though, right?
Yes. There's certain pickups that you can get.
On the left toe.
There's some pickups here, actually, that will give you hearts here.
Unfortunately, Toe did not get it. It looked like an enemy. I understand that.
Okay, so Toe is... Oh, no! As soon as I was going to say Toe is making really good progress, this happens.
It's okay. Toe is pretty good at avoiding the flames, and that is... Yeah, that was pretty much a free diamond, which doesn't matter too much, but...
Yeah.
I like diamonds.
And yeah, you can get knocked back in the last screen, which can actually have really bad effects if you get knocked into a really bad screen.
Yeah. Okay, Terravan just taking this screen slow with Muscle Man. Honestly, that's completely fine. Make as much progress as you can with as many hearts as you can. And then, you can worry about everything later. Oh my god.
Adamant Arcvile has learned the bait. So he's about to make progress.
Yes, there we go.
Which distinctly puts him in second. Yeah, the Toe is making a really good run here. So even if he
there goes Terravan.
I forgot about that one. So good. Even if Toe doesn't beat it now, he'll still have a lot of good experience going. Yeah, not knowing the gum means that you're gonna get. It's harder to dodge, and you're getting screwed over in a lot more situations.
Hey, 3 out of our 4 players have actually made progress past the screen that was causing them to get stuck.
Nice. And by the way, if you're wondering about the pits of Tartarus, yes, they are completely random.
Oh, no! So question, was bubblegum a big thing in Lupin? Do you have any idea? Did he chew a lot of bubblegum?
I have no clue. He was more of like kind of a Bond-style spy, so he was more about like guns and stuff. Well, actually, his friend Jigen was more like the sharpshooter gun guy, and he has another friend who I don't remember. He's actually one of the bonus stages. There are bonus stages in this game. They don't really do much useful for you. I think you get some hearts, which is actually pretty useful, but not super useful. And he uses a katana, and I don't remember his name. Yeah, Goemon has his Densetsu. You're right. Okay.
Okay, so apparently he doesn't chew bubblegum. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he's just doing this 10 years before Duke Nukem did, you know? Chewing bubblegum and kicking butt. Which is actually originates from the movie They Live, but, you know.
Whatever, it works. Yeah, you know, if it might have been a good idea for this Lupin to actually bring a gun on his mission. You know, I mean, the enemies have rocket launchers. You want to at least be able to defend yourself. Oh no, Terror Van! Back into the pits. And it is crying time for now. Let's see if the toe is going to be able to get past this troll, the toe troll. Oh, and there goes Toe into the pits. Didn't happen.
Yeah, at least he knew it was coming that time, but that didn't seem to help a whole lot.
I love that the flames don't stun you. They just kill you.
I'm really shocked he hasn't tried using the gum. Like, there's no reason not to try using the gum, but you know what? That's because that could easily cost him the match. But he is trying to go for the second place meme, so maybe he'll give him the second place meme.
Second place meme? Well, second place is going to be good enough to get to the tiebreaker, isn't it?
No, because the Toe is the one person here with 21 points, which means he scored second place in every single match.
Oh no, he definitely needs first place then.
His smile and optimism gone.
Oh
yeah,
no.
I think what happened to Terravan's screen? It turns out the Muscle Man can still kill you even if he's floating in midair.
What a jerk. This game is so rude. But, you know, I'm thinking back to games back in the MSX era, Atari, Commodore 64. Honestly, you know, you normally expected games that were extremely short or extremely repetitive, and this game is not. It's very unique, you know. I don't know of any other game that is at all like this.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I like this game, even though it's really not good, because it's unique, and it works kind of like a puzzle platformer, and I thought all the trolls were really funny.
Yeah, they're really good trolls.
Yeah. Oh no, the Toe's getting impatient.
Yeah.
Actually, alright, so Arcvile is where the Toe got dunked. And I know he's been here before too. Oh, okay. Arcvile is now in first. He might hate this game, but that doesn't prevent hating the game doesn't prevent one from getting first place.
Yeah, you can hate it all you want.
Oh, Polk apparently made it to that area too.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Terravan. Yeah, this screen is still a little bit trolly. I don't think Terravan has managed to get a reliable strat to get through there. Honestly, you want to bait the enemy out. That is the most reliable way to do that. If you can get good at tricky jumps, then, I mean, he can keep doing that, but I don't know if he is able to do that. Well, we're half an hour in. Honestly, we're about where I would expect.
Yeah, we have people who have at least gone halfway through the stage. I think at least some of these people are going to get through it. It's just a matter of who.
Oh, yeah.
It's still anyone's game. Out of the players, I would say Terravan is slightly behind the others because he's had a bit of a hard time figuring out that one screen with the troll bit, like right then. But if he figures it out, then he can still catch up pretty easily. RBW, I honestly don't remember because it's been a long time since I played this game. So I think they're at least halfway through the level.
You know, Mike, I kind of understand why Toe is not trying the bubbles. Simply put, bubbles normally aren't good against fire, but they are in this game, you know? Just, you gotta try everything. You gotta... Yeah, I'm worried, like you said, that could potentially cost him the match. Okay, Polk making some good progress here. Oh, and the enemy just bounces him to the previous screen. I love it. What a game. Okay, Polk managed to get a pickup. I think one more pickup and one more of the white scrolls, and that should give you an extra heart. Isn't it 2 pickups that gives you a heart? I can't remember.
It's a little weird how pickups work. It's like specific pickups will give you a heart, and yeah, sometimes you need multiple of them. I don't really understand how they work very well.
I don't know. 3 of the scrolls per RBW. Okay.
Except you don't need 3 of the scrolls to get pick up, because sometimes you can just pick up a crown and you get a heart.
I don't know. Maybe it's point-based? I mean, that's a possibility. I wouldn't... I don't know. Okay, let's see. Apparently, per Cadus, this level is about 23 to 24 screens long, which is significantly longer than Stage 1. Why did they think that was a good idea?
Well, I can tell you this much. Stages 3 and 4 are not much shorter.
I did get a little way through Stage 3 when I was playing it. I didn't get too far, though. Honestly, at that point, I think we had something else to go do, and I thought maybe I'll play this again later, and then I forgot. Oh, I am really enjoying how everybody's doing. Polk is on to the next area here. Oh my gosh. There's Rocket Man, there's the weird crawling thing that's going to send you into the pits. I don't like the pits. Polk is through there, moving on to some of the troll area. The woman! Oh my gosh. She almost sent him.
And that's not the princess you want to save.
Nope.
Yup, that's a total troll. Honestly, I actually got that first thing because I'm like, this game's so trolly. They're totally trolling you here. And I think you got that first time too. Like,
I think so.
We're
I was like
adjusting to the trolls at this point. But that distinctly puts Polk Kitsune in first. And they were lagging in fourth for a while. But they still have a while to go. And they're nowhere done with this stage yet.
Yep.
And they only have 1 health, which is really rough. Which troll turret RBW? The entire game is just trolls. So what would really help Admin Arcvile on his screen is using the bubble that pierces.
Oh, Polk did take another death. Honestly, it's fine. You're gonna die a bunch, you know, just embrace every death. If you accidentally take a hit too early, go ahead and die real quick, you know. I think that at this point, they should just be looking at getting 1 good run to get up to where they were before with more than 1 heart. If you only have 1 heart when you get back to where you were, you're probably just going to die again. Hey, the toe is making some progress here as well. Ooh! And he got boosted back to the previous screen. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think this puts the toe, if not in second, close to second. Toe is taking this really slow, which is a good idea.
But there we go into the pits. And the toe is probably going to die. I love it. So good, Mike. Oh! Adamant Art Vial is starting to get pretty close to that area again as well. Actually, I don't think they made it to that area before, but getting close to that will help quite a bit. Okay, here goes Polk, getting relatively close. Polk and Adamant Art Vial are in the same area here. As soon as you start seeing the pipes, that cues you in that you're about halfway through or so. Doesn't cue them in, but it cues us in.
Yeah. But yeah, this is still a really close match. This is anyone's game.
Yes.
Because even though Polk Kitsune is in first, the others are also making good progress. And Polk Kitsune is having a bit of trouble catching up to where they were last.
I really hate those bobbing heads down there. Yeah, Polk only has 1 heart right now. Honestly, I think if you want to try to make some progress, you need at least 2 hearts. Technically, luckily the guy in blue with the missile launcher is not scary at all. He like the missile launcher, yeah, the missile itself will kill you, but the blue guy doesn't hurt you. He's just there kind of enjoying his time as a bobbing entity, you know. He's a good guy. Okay, Polk is through. Time to go up some of this platforming. Luckily, if you just ignore the guy with the gun and wait at the beginning of that screen for a little while, he just disappears. He doesn't even come to bother you anymore.
That is good. Let's see if Polk Kitsune can make more progress.
Unfortunately, these enemies that keep spawning are being a little bit tough. There, Polk managed to do the right thing and into the pit. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad, but that's what the pits are for. They're for people who get hit by stuff. Or if you jump into a pit, you go to the pit. That's also a very good reason to go there. Okay, Polk taking down some fire. Good firefighting skills there. Could play Firewatch, you know, and probably be a pro. Oh! The top! Just wrecking Polk. They're going to be going back to the beginning of the stage. Honestly, everybody is on the second stage right now. It's not settled at all who is going to be taking the victory today. I
remember when someone made it to the stage within 2 minutes. I bet they were like, progress in this game is fast.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the glory days of 37 minutes ago.
It only took 2 minutes. What's strange is that, you know, people who do well early on, that's fantastic. I'm not sure why they're able to make early progress but get a little bit more stuck. Maybe they already made assumptions that this game was going to be fair. And no, this is not a fair game at all. It's here to destroy you. Okay, Polk is on to the pipes. Pipes are definitely good to see. Polk collecting one of the scrolls. Not going for the second one. Didn't see any value in that. Which I kind of understand that. I mean, if you don't see... You don't think that you have to collect 3 for a heart, but you do. Because that's how Lupin goes. Oh, and unfortunately that's into the pits. Also, let me just say that the speed in this game is sometimes a little bit wacky. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's not 100% consistent, which is part of the reason why it's so hard.
Sometimes
oh no,
it just goes so
uses a good
fast.
strategy for the turret, but gets knocked in the pit anyway. You can just bait that thing out by just running around a bunch, but Polk takes the impatient route.
Not the impatient route. You know what's kind of surprising? Almost every game that we've had from the MSX on Kusogr4nde is something that I totally could see myself playing as a kid and loving as a kid. I just needed to have an MSX.
The Pits of Tartarus segments are always fast.
Yeah. Alright, Adam and Archvile moving on to the pipes. This is a fairly good push. He currently has 2 hearts. Just needs to conserve those in order to have a chance of making progress. Okay, good jump there, but watch out for some of these trolls. And the turret here is a little bit of a pain, but luckily that was a fast battle against that turret. These faces are rough. Because you hit them and they bounce back. You can kill them with one type of bubble, but I can't remember which bubble does that. Oh no! Oh, Adam and Archvile gets bounced back. And unfortunately, that is death. Okay, not progress past Polk Kasune for sure. Ah. So, right now, Teravan taking another game over. The Toe also going down to the pits. The Toe still is not using any bubbles down here. I'm a little bit surprised. Oh my gosh. Justin's here making dumb jokes. Oh, I'm trying to think right now. Just so everybody knows, do not leave after this match is over. We still have one more match. I mean, you can leave, but you don't have to. Oh, and Justin says hi, everybody. And he waved. He didn't say hi, he just waved. Okay, Toe is getting pretty close to where everybody else has gotten. Well, I don't know if it's everybody else, but here's the turret.
I think Toe has been here. Let's see if they can make it past here.
There we go. The turret is down.
Smart move, I like it. Okay.
But the bobbing heads, I don't like them.
Oh no.
And I think the guy in blue will eventually just run off into the sunset if you leave him here. But
yeah, and RBW is right. Toe has been past that area. I'm not too sure who's in first, second, and third at this point, because it's been really close. But fortunately, that's what we have RBW and Kate for, no! Especially Kate.
Oh, there goes Toe.
Oh, as he runs away, see, the henchman gets his final troll in.
Okay, Polk kills the
Kitsune being smart and using the bonus gum. Uh-oh.
If you don't use the gum, it'll go to waste when you're dead. So just feel free to use the various types of gum that you have. Oh no!
Okay. Polk's on the princess.
Oh, you're pretty far behind.
Oh, okay. Let me reload a bit then.
He died. Or they really, really died. I love that in Discord, some of the players are asking why Mike. And you said because anime. Yeah, that's a good reason, I think. Polk sitting there right now, typing in chat a little bit. Okay. We only have 15 minutes left, getting down to 14 minutes, and I still think we're going to see somebody beat this stage.
I think so too. Like I said, it took me 40 or 50 minutes to beat this stage, but that would still be within the hour mark, and I would say I'm pretty average when it comes to blind races, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think I got to the next stage 40, 50 minutes. I have no idea how long I was playing this. Like, time just flew because I was having so much fun with this game.
Yeah. And I know you don't consider yourself the best blind racer, but you did a really good job with this game, I have to say.
Mike, if it's before 1980, I can usually, or 1990, I can usually do okay. But if it's after 1990, oh, I'm gonna struggle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that puzzle games and games after before 1990, that's my jam. Well, okay, Monkey King doesn't count, Karo Z. Monkey King is he's saying Monkey King was 2001. Yeah. Dana is here in chat saying that he has a lot of games before 1990. Hey, I want you to know that one Aliens game, I figured out how to grab the alien, okay? Don't forget, I managed to do that and kill the alien all within just, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. For me, that was an easy peasy challenge. Nobody else managed to figure it out. Okay, 48 minutes into the match. The toe is starting to get back into this right now. Polk taking on the princess. Very nice princess clear. I'm not going to chew gum, Justin, but thank you. I'll keep it here and I'll have gum later. No! He just threw the gum across the room. Justin, no! Why would you do that? Can you imagine just how annoying it would be for a streamer to be sitting here chewing gum on the mic, be like, oh, this game, it's so good. Oh my gosh, I could never, Mike. I could never.
Never, ever.
Yeah, that would be a crime. What's that? I can't blow a bubble that big, Justin. Well, I'm not going to try. I don't have enough gum. Even with all the gum that you just threw across the room. Hey, Polk has progress. Oh my gosh, it's princess number 2. Kill the princess. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
good.
Kill the princess.
No! Unfortunately, Polk is into the pits.
Oh no! That is actually a really hard jump. You have to basically be in the edge to make that jump.
Oh no! Polk backtracked and then immediately died.
Oh no! Still in first, but that does not feel good.
No, that is definitely first, though. Oh, baby.
Okay, well, we have about 10 minutes left.
Yes.
I think if anyone's going to beat the second stage, it's going to be Polk. Come
on, Polk. Maybe you can do it. You know what? The Adamant Art Vial is starting to get towards the end here. Art Vial.
Oh, yeah, Art Vial is almost where Polk is. Just,
That's okay. It worked. It worked.
Okay, he made it.
Get the princess out.
And he has 2 hearts now.
Oh, and he made the jump. That is progress.
He made the jump. That puts him in first.
Adamant Art Vial is definitely in first. Watch out for the princess, though. Okay, princess is dead. This is getting really close. Oh, no!
He's near the end, but no! He got knocked back! Oh, wow!
The princess combo. Wow. Everybody, you didn't know this game was going to be this exciting, but it is. What a game. What?
Paul Kitsune, take me, fire, take me.
Yeah, fire. I don't know, it's just so incredibly difficult to get past some of the areas here. Sharfers is saying this game is really awful. I love it.
You mean awfully fun?
Awfully fun, exactly. Like, I love this game. I think it's a blast.
Like, I simultaneously love and hate this game. I had so much fun playing it, but I was also swearing at it, too.
Yeah, that's about right.
Exactly. Oh, and if you think Stage 2 is trolly, there are some fine trolls later in the game.
We're not going to see
including
that
the final stage, which I will spoil a little bit. If you get far enough in this final stage, it can't kill you, but yet it still relentlessly trolls you. So I'm making it a little mysterious.
Wait, you can't die in it? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, once you get up to a certain point, you can't die unless you backtrack, I guess.
Oh, well, don't do that, you know?
So, yeah, even though, you know, Polk Kitsune and Adamant Arcvile are the closest to beating the stage, the Toe is not far behind. Unfortunately, Terravan has been struggling some, but he does seem to be making some progress now, so let's see how far he gets through on this attempt. Oh, no, the turret.
The turret. It's always the turret. Luckily, it doesn't take too long to get back to where you were in this game. I'm enjoying the music. Okay.
So this game is, as far as I know, this game actually has no RNG. Everything is fixed. It just
except
is
the
so
pits.
mean. Oh yeah, the pits are total RNG.
Okay, so all of the RNG is confined to one area, and that's the flame pits. The pits of Tarda.
Yeah, Nikasar, you could have had a whole hour of this. And this is only the second stage. And the latest anyone got to this stage was 5 minutes in. That's how full of content and action-packed this game is. Only stage 2 out of 7. So much replay value.
It's so deceiving. By the way, Polk is almost back to where they were before. I think it's possible. Just got to make this jump after
they have to make this jump
there,
and they have to make more progress in the next screen. Okay, they made it. They made it.
No, that is death before making more progress.
That's death before landing. So Adamant Arcvile is still barely in first.
However, I think with the second place, that means Polk would be
RBW. I said Adamant Arcvile is still barely in first.
I believe with second place, Polk could make it into the bracket with the tiebreaker, right?
Yes, for Polk. It's just Toe who really would need to make first no matter what.
All it takes is one good push. That's all it takes. Okay, Adamant Arcvile manages to get over the blue man. I'm trying to remember what that item is that drops in the middle of that platform. I think it's just a trap. It's not worth going back and getting. Specifically the platform in the room with the blue man. I think it's just points rather than anything else.
Yeah.
There's
like
a lot
the
of
bonus stages. They exist, and they're not super useful, but they do give you health, so that can help you get through a stage.
Oh, you can just jump on top of the turrets? Well, that's good.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We know it now. Oh no,
In Noto, we're
Caravan
not
might
good.
be done.
I mean, you know what? There's less than 5 minutes left. I don't blame him.
Yeah, well, we get Dancing Garfield. That's a win in my book. However, in the Kusogr4nde book, that is probably going to be 3rd or 4th place.
That is definitely a 4th. He hasn't made as much progress as any of the other players. Yeah, he was doing really well in the beginning, but stage 2, it is the struggle. It is the struggle.
That's what this game is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know what? Garfield was the true Lupin all along. He's the Lupin inside all of us.
Okay, let's see how Admin Arcvile does. He's already in 1st, but
no. Oh yeah, the knockback
really
in this is just so.
That is not good.
But that was only 1 hit.
And he still has 2 hearts, so he's doing all right.
Just don't get hit by Rocket Man, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Princess time, good. Princess is dead.
Okay.
The toe, by the way, is getting close to the pipes as well. It still is possible that the toe could get back into this. If he managed to steal 2nd, that would be kind of evil.
Well, here's the thing. He basically steal 1st. Or, yeah, well, actually steal 2nd, you're right. If he just lands, he steals 2nd, but he has to get that far first. And this is his last attempt. He won't have enough time if this attempt fails.
Agreed. And there's only 1 heart left. I'm keeping an eye on him to see what he does here.
Oh no, Admin Arcvile. Okay, okay.
Okay.
He's still in this.
Getting the jump. Good. This is just what? Oh my gosh, why did you pause? I'm so stressed. Okay. Princess is dead. And it looks like the toe is game over. That is going to be too bad.
This is... Okay.
Just...
Oh, this is really scary.
Oh, no! No!
No!
That's game over. Let's see. We have 1 minute left to see what Polk is able to do. I don't know. Oh, my gosh, toe. Polk, this is your last shot. You have to get more progress than Animate Arcvile. Get past that top in the next 40 seconds. It's doable, maybe.
This is really tight, and with the pace that Polk Kitsune is going at, I don't think it's possible. But we'll... Okay. It's doable.
Maybe.
It's doable.
Just gotta rush. Gotta rush. There's no time. There's no time to waste. Oh, the blue man.
Oh no, that does not help.
Oh no.
I don't think it's possible.
I don't think it's possible at this point. Yeah. Oh, that was a fun way to end, though.
Yeah.
And that, as a matter of fact, is time, Mike. What a game. What an absolute game we just had today.
That was very much a video game.
Oh, yeah.
With much fire and pits of Tartarus.
Oh my gosh. Well, Adamant Arcvile takes 1st, Polk Kitsune 2nd. It looks like Toe comes in 3rd and Terrorvan in 4th. I'm really impressed with how they did, honestly. It was pretty dang fun.
Yeah. They all did well. I mean, they all managed to get close to beating stage 2. I want to say Adamant Arcvile was on the 2nd or 3rd to last screen in stage 2. But that screen is so rough because those things just keep on spawning.
Yeah, they do. Hello, Adamant Art File. How are you doing? Okay, I put you in chat. Let's see if you are willing to talk. I'm a little bit scared. Oh no, your mic's dead. Blech. Well, if you manage to get it working again, just let us know. We'll be here for at least a few minutes, you know? Oh my gosh, Mike, I had so much fun though. This was great. Exactly what I
Yeah.
needed. Yeah, so honestly,
It was a good match.
I'm really impressed with how everybody did. They made a lot of progress through stage 2. We didn't get to see stage 3, but honestly, I think Adamant Art Vile and Polk were extremely close to the end. But that's okay. Everybody here, everybody watching definitely won. Are you able to talk now, Adamant?
Hello?
The answer is no. Okay, that's fine.
Do we want to try to get Polk Kitsune for their thoughts?
I'm inviting Polk right now. I'm just trying to think, Mike. Oh my gosh, there's Adamant. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Hang on.
Now you can curse me for giving you this game.
Oh, I already do. God, that was
What?
awful.
But do you want to know something? You must be some MSX master, because getting first in both Dooley and this game has put you in the bracket.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so
You are in.
so long as I keep getting MSX games, I'm set.
I suppose so. Polk is going to be joining us as well. So, Adamant,
nice.
what? You said that you hated this. I loved this game when I played it.
You didn't watch us play it. This was agony.
No, I made it to the next stage. Oh, it was agony for you both?
Yeah.
Hello, yes.
Why?
Oh, yes.
What was the worst part?
Everything.
Yeah, the moment you think you're safe, you think you have a moment, it slams you right in the pits.
No.
You have to have
That's the funny
lightning
part.
reflexes in order to actually get through this.
Oh, stage 2, second screen, that top.
Oh,
So here's the thing. I bet both of you were like, once you got to stage 2, you're like, oh, progress in this game must be very fast. And then
Yeah, that was the first spot.
1 hour later.
yeah, it's a lie. It's a lie.
Oh. Oh.
But
So
seriously,
the game
oh,
has 7 stages. It took me a bit over 2 hours to beat, maybe 2.5 hours.
How?
Stage about 40 or 50 minutes of my playthrough.
Stage 2,
Oh.
40 or 50 minutes. Yeah, that's
So it was all just stage 2.
No, stage 3 and 4 have their moments too. I spent a long time in stage 4 too.
They have
It's a learning curve. It's
Yeah.
once you learn how the mechanics works, how to use your gum, it
Oh.
becomes a lot more stable. But
Oh, can we talk
Yeah,
about how
I don't
useless
know
the
about
gum
that.
is?
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
there's moving platforms in stage 3. I'll spoil that for you.
I just
Thank you
love
for
the
telling us
excitement.
Thank you for telling us how to switch gum, but gum was bloody worthless in this.
oh, I found multiple uses for it, but still.
Gum
Oh,
is
when did you-
amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Gum's amazing. There's that
Gum's
one gum that
great.
like shoots through all the enemies.
Which
Yeah,
we never
yeah.
had to do because they all respawn and they didn't really line up that much.
Well, in that one screen with the 3 little robots and that henchman who fires at you,
Yeah.
it's really useful using the white and red gun.
Oh yeah.
I ended up using the wall tracker gum just to kill the henchmen and...
Yeah, that was really interesting, actually.
Mhm.
Mighty handy. Mighty handy.
Yeah, honestly, all of you developed some interesting strats to deal with the different obstacles, and you know, I don't think anybody did everything the same. Everybody had their own unique ways to get through, which I thought was exciting.
Yeah.
Gonna have to watch that back one because I want to see how people figured out on this one.
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean, the trick I picked up early that I kind of stuck with too is you can use the gum as a melee weapon. When
Yeah.
things run into you, you can just bump it.
Yep. I think
Which
that is probably one of the best ways to use the gun.
Yeah.
The melee or the shield?
Yeah, and the shield part too. Those turret things were awful, but the shield made them bearable at least.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like we're probably going to need to get ready for the next match. Thank you so much for playing. Yeah, Adamant Arcvile, you're into the bracket. Poke, you're going to the tiebreaker.
Woohoo! Good luck, man.
Good job
Thanks,
to both
Sonny
of you.
did it. Congratulations.
All right, I'll see you both later. Take it easy.
Later.
Well, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who has come out here and helped support Professor Ness, Cleric. Thank you for resubscribing, and I believe we had a few others earlier as well, Paladin Mask Priest being one of those. We also had quite a few follows and some raids. Thank you, everybody, for coming by.